enough minerals. Harvest.
Okay, Gary, you can open your eyes now. Surprise! I brought you back to Bellshir for your birthday. This is where you were born. And, since we're here, and my terrazine supplies are low, why don't we harvest some more? It'll be fun. I'll even let you help.
Need more. Not enough minerals. That requires a power. Harvest more minerals.
We have an enemy attack inbound.
Terrans are so close-minded. You tell them you worship a godlike deity who also happens to be a planet, and I've they think located you're a crazy. soon-to-be active geyser. Gary will send a bot to harvest it, but we need to escort the little fella.
Infestation does have its strengths, you know.
Spawn more allies.
System online. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I have no mouth with which to chew. What should we do? Whatever you need. I will do it. Waiting. Hello, best friend. Yes? Yes?
Okay, Gary sent a bot out to collect the geyser's terrazine. I've got my mecha swarm on the prowl, but keep your eyes open in case you spot any bad guys.
Of course.
That requires a
Uh-oh, I'm detecting enemy movement toward the bots.
Normal beam infestation. In the power, yes?
allies are in combat.
Yes, Egon?
My bots are under attack!
apocalypse.
And no! I am not hallucinating this time!
Command received. What?
The bot is heading back. Oh, it's scared, so we should keep it company.
Allies are in combat.
Good news, Gary! Our bots have brought us terrazine! Well, it's good news for me.
Command received. I will do it.
Geysers are gonna be active soon. Don't ask me how I know that, Gary. I just do.
Whatever you need. Command received.
That requires a power field. We have evolved. Now we collect.
Bots away! What? Don't be a party pooper, Gary. Bellshir laughs every time I tell it.
That requires a power.
Sorry, bad guys. Bellshir is closed today. You
Let
better
us see
pack
what
it up and get
additional
out of here.
infestation can bring.
Allies are in combat.
The Alexander. I am glad for that.
The enemy's attacking my bots. Why didn't you warn us about this, Gary?
Siege.
I am proud of.
Yes, Egon?
Okay, the bots should be on their way back. I'm low on terrazine and I need a new supply for my experiments.
Yes, what should we do?
I believe the enemy wishes to test our defenses.
The bots are back in town! The bots are back in town!
It seems my structure
Okay,
requires
huh?
more
They think they're
investigation.
so clever.
What?
Oh, looks like we're making progress. It's gonna take a lot more terrazine than that to continue my, research. That's right.
I will... What? I will follow your command.
Seismic activity detected. That can only mean one thing. More geysers! The enemy is draining the terrazine from the Bellshir gliders. This is a great chance to test your empathy, Gary. What would you do?
What is your command?
It seems my structure requires more infestation.
My bots really want to get to the terrazine. They're not as patient as you, Gary, so you can let them out now. The enemy clearly intends to attack my bots. We cannot let them do that.
What should we do?
Swarm is under siege. Spawn more.
The Bellshir glider's terrazine won't last forever. If we're gonna save it, we have to do it now. What's made to last forever and being destroyed? My bots, of course!
Allies are in combat.
My bots are under attack! My bots are under attack! Bots are heading back to base. We have to be careful. It's a jungle out there.
Let us see what
It is.
additional infestation can be.
But we're almost out of time to prevent the Bellshir glider's death. Are we just gonna ignore it? even after all this time, they can still get the job done. Well, that's one dead whale. Yeah, well, I can analyze the remains later and make a mechanized version of it. The enemy is on the way, little buddies. Get out there and say hello!
Double the infestation, double the power, yes?
Swarm is
Look, Gary, your brothers and sisters are back!
See
And
you
they have terrazine. Are my terrazine tanks half empty or half full? Huh. This wouldn't be a problem if they were completely full. The geysers are returning, as foretold by omniscient Bellshir. Be ready.
Affirmative. Holding. Waiting.
allies are in combat. A power deck.
The best of my bots are going out. Well, not counting you, Gary. You're in a league of your own.
Done. What should we do? Yes, Egon?
They're coming after my bots. We need to stop them.
Sensors are up.
Double the infestation, double the power, yes?
Allies are in combat.
Hey, they're attacking my bots. We need to do something.
Waiting. Yes? I am listening. Yes, Egon?
Allies
I have been working on something.
Whatever.
And the race is on. Which bot will make it back to me first? Oh, don't get jealous, Gary. It's just a game. I still keep the best oil for you. Get some more Stetolites out there. It's the only way we can win this.
requires.
Enemy forces are moving toward our base. It seems my structure requires more infestation.
Woo! My bots are back. That means it's tea time. The tea is for terrorism. Whew! My bots have returned. Looks like I won the bet again, Bellshir. Just a little more terrazine to go. Our victory is close at hand. Another Bellshir glider is being drained of its terrazine. It's crying out to me for help, I think. These are the last of the geysers, the last of their kind, all alone in the depths of space.
What is your command, Master? Listening. Waiting. Hold. What? Of course. I am listening.
If we want to free that Bellshir glider I mentioned, we don't have all day. Look, just because these other bots aren't as perfect as Gary doesn't mean I don't love them. I'd appreciate it if you'd help me keep them safe.
Our swarm cannot breathe.
Enemies are headed for my bots! What a bunch of jerks.
What should we do?
We need more Stetolites on the battlefield.
Allies are in combat. Swarm that requires a power. We have evolved now in
The Bellshir glider's not long for this world. We'll miss our chance if we don't save it soon.
Let us see what additional infestation can do.
Command received.
Oh, those guys are smashing my bots to pieces, and I really don't want to pick up after them like the last time I was here. All of that creature's terrazine is gone! And so is its life? Oh, now you're crying, Gary? A lot of good that does. The bots are returning now. I can always count on them to do that. Unlike a certain robot companion whom I will not name. Gary.
The enemy has taken an interest in our base. Alexander lies again.
The combat swarm is under siege. Allies are in combat.
My army has tried experience with dying. Now this rush I am proud of.
Allies are in combat.
Affirmative. You were not afraid. What should we do? Sensors are optimal. Command received. Anything from 5 to 3.
The servants of Bellshir are invincible! some more Stetolites out there. It's the only way we can win this.